Hey everybody, we are Dan and Mary Hess and we are missionaries in Albania. We are currently in the States and we came back to the States because of the coronavirus, as well as we need to re-engage with our supporters for our next term, for our next 2 years. In our first term, the first 2 years, we focused a lot on building relationships. And because of the relationships that we were able to build, we started a Bible school. We did a Bible school in our backyard and back parking lot of our apartment. And it was great. We had a lot of children come, and it's just so neat to see God working in these children's lives. And again, because of relationships, we were able to take this Bible school to a neighboring town, to the town of Milot.
And we also found out that in this town of Milot, there is no evangelical church currently there. But God did lead us to a group of men that are Christian believers that we have begun to work with and disciple.
Yeah, and our hope is just to continue to disciple them as well as their families, and to study God's Word together and disciple them and teach them how to disciple others.
Yes. And just as the coronavirus has affected most of us, it has also affected the Albanian people. There were many of them in need of food. We had begun helping about 30 families for about the past 5 weeks. We are providing food for them. But it's through these relationships with these men that we already established that God is using them to help us distribute this food to the Albanian people in need. And we are hoping that this is just the beginning of what God is doing in tilling the ground and sowing the seeds for the vision that He has given us to walk beside these men in the future and begin to plant a church here in this town of Milot.
Yeah, would you partner with us? Would you partner with us in prayer for these men, for this town? Would you partner with us in finances? Would you walk alongside of us as God reveals His love to the Albanian people? We're going to be doing a Facebook Live on May 31st. It's a Sunday at 6:30 in the evening, and we just would love to have you join us to hear more about what God's doing in Albania, as well as the vision we believe God has given us. It will be on my Facebook, Mary Hess, and we would love to have you join us. Thank you.
Please join us.